Hello everybody, it's Ben Whaley, agronomist for Golden Harvest here again. Been at a new spot for normal, went to a bean field. Been having some comments about starting to see some sudden death in our early planted fields, and that does make sense with how early some of the beans are planted. And then we got that wet, cool weather for a little bit. Then we also got some hot, dry weather for about a month, and now it started raining again. Just a perfect storm for sudden death. Sudden death is a soil-borne disease. It's in the soil really all the time, but it depends on what kind of rotation you have and what kind of weather you have in order if we're going to get it or not. It likes that wet spring and then some more wet weather throughout the year with a hot spell in there in between. So just like we got this last year, and you got those last couple big rains that's really sparked it off. And that's when you start to see it. You start to see it on the tops of the leaves. See the leaves, you get that necrotic interveinal chlorosis. The veins are just holding on, they're still green, but in between, it's all brown and necrotic. It's given up. That'll just keep going down the plant as we go through the growing season here and get to maturation. It'll just keep on going down the plant, and as many pods are on these beans. These are really nice beans, the ones that don't have SDS on them. There's pods all the way up to the top, but with SDS it'll more or less shut down the plant as we go, and it'll stop the growth of these beans and stop the beans from getting bigger and getting that nice size and weight like we like to see our beans. It's just a pretty easy disease to spot. The only problem is there's not a whole lot we can do about it at this point once it's infected. Number one thing we can do is plant very tolerant sudden death beans. We can use different seed treatments, and we can keep on our cultural practices like rotating out of beans every other year. Stay away from beans on beans. That'll help keep this SDS away, but most of it is seed treatments and planting tolerant beans that have good scores for SDS. Be on the lookout. SDS is here.